Hello and welcome back to King's Quest III to Heir is Human. We've just returned from the countryside, so we're getting ready to do a little magic here before Manannan gets back. Now again, I'm reading stuff straight from the manual. The magic spells are all in there, and as well as the list of ingredients. So honestly, you're gonna feel a little lost at this point if you've never played the game before, because the stuff that I'm about to do is not explained to you anywhere actually in the game. So, first we're going to turn to page 4. That's the page in the Sorcery of Old that the spell that we're going to do is located on. Now notice this says you must complete, you must work with utmost care. Every step is critical, because if you don't do the right thing, like if you misspell something or take one wrong misstep, hilarious consequences do result. They actually are quite funny. I'll show you one here actually. This is the spell for flying like an eagle or a fly. And so if you do something wrong like this, or let's see, there you go. Do something wrong, strange feeling comes over you, and you have a fly head. It's great. I love it. What big eyes you have. So yeah, you don't want to mess up, because if you do, you die. Even though you're not technically dead, you still have a fly head, which is not going to help you at all. So, let's go ahead and restore. So you just got to be careful. And I'll show you other hilarious deaths for the other spells when we get to them. But for right now, we're going to turn to page 4. Alright. Saffron we picked up earlier into the rose petal essence. And now we have a block where we type our I hope you can hear me over the music, where we type our text, the incantation for the spell. Notice that the clock has stopped, so no matter how long you take to type in this text, it'll only take a minute to say it. So this is again transcribed right from the manual. Oh, winged spirits, set me free. And you can backspace, so it's not like you have to be exceedingly careful. But when you go to the next line, you have to hit enter to go to a... All incantations have 4 lines. You hit enter to go to the next line, you can't go back. So you gotta be careful. Of earthly bindings. Comma. Gotta watch that punctuation too. Just like the... period. See, one second just ticked away. In this essence, behold the might to grant the precious gift of flight. Period, I think. There we go. And now you wave the magic wand, which I don't have. Guess I forgot to pick it up earlier. Crap. Well, that's embarrassing. I guess we're gonna go pick up the magic wand first. I could have sworn I grabbed it in my last video, but I didn't, obviously. So, I'm gonna run up and get that really quick. We should still have a few minutes. I don't think Manannan returns until like the 35-minute mark. So, we still got a little time. Wizard's magic wand. That's actually kind of embarrassing. I'm rather surprised that I forgot to go get it before I went down there. I must have been panicking or in a rush, but okay. Now Now we can actually cast the spell properly. It is indeed difficult to use that which you do not have. Alright, now we should be good. Turn to page 4. And there we go. There you have it. You are now a wizard, Gwydion. I almost said Mananan. Gwydion is now a wizard, sort of. He's completed a magic spell. Technically, that doesn't really make you a wizard, but why split hairs, right? Okay, so we've completed a spell. That's really the only one we can complete at the moment, because we do not have any other ingredients at this time. That is, we don't have enough ingredients to actually make another spell. Alright, so we're gonna head back up to our little room and stow our stuff, because Mananan should be returning any minute now. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Now we're going to set out into the countryside again. We'll see if we have enough time to do a little investigating. I discovered that earlier that I could actually use the magic map without messing up my recording. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we are going to teleport. Let's see. Let's teleport down to here. And let's see, here come the bears again. Unfortunately, the bears being in the house doesn't really help us much, but we'll come back to that. One of the things that... Oh dear. Run away. Whoops. Sorry. One of the... Where are you? There you are. One of the things that the spell that we just cast is good for is finding the hideout of the robbers that attacked us earlier. All newly fallen. Because what you can do is dip fly wings in essence, and you turn into a fly. In your insect form, you fit easily through the hole in the tree. I guess you can't really go anywhere, can you? Except out and down. So, Fly, be gone. This is also in the manual. It's a way to change back into a human from being a fly. I'm not exactly sure how you say that with fly mouth parts, but so now you know that there's a rope inside the tree. And that's the proper way to find out about the hideout of the bandits. I'm just hoping they're not. They are. See if they catch you, you automatically die, which is why I saved, as we discovered earlier. Eventually, if I come in here, they should be asleep. But I don't seem to be having much luck with that. Alright, well. Oh, crap. We won't worry about that now then. But just to show you that these spells do have a use. Alright. Let's poof down here. Fill in these last two maps. There are these two map sections. Here's the store. And the tavern. And further north, we don't find those houses, actually. We just find the cave. Which is a little odd, but this is a game. You know, stuff happens. Weird, but you kind of learn to ignore it. And unfortunately, the map does not let you transport or teleport up to the top of the mountain. Very unfortunate, but there's nothing much you can do about that. Alright, so let's save, actually. Wander back up the side of the mountain, hoping I don't fall. And hoping we get back there before Mananan comes home. Which it looks like we're just barely gonna make it. It was a stretch doing what I did, but I think we'll be alright. As long as we can get back upstairs and hide everything before Mananan gets back, we'll be fine. He'll never know we were gone. We close the trap door, we put his wand back. All we have to do is hide everything. Excellent. We're good. Alright. Oh, and we need to get out something. Let's get the meat. So I've got the meat now. The meat that the mutton chop, or whatever the heck it was, that I pulled off the table at the very beginning of the game. Because wouldn't you know it, his sorry butt comes back and he's like, I want some food, boy. So we're gonna have to feed him. But we can't do that until he gets back. So, I think what I'm going to do here, because he should be back within the next minute or so, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the video. And actually, he doesn't come in there. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and we'll wait until he gets back, and that's when I'll resume it. So, give me a second, and we'll be right back. There he is. There we are. Told you he'd be back soon. A little longer than I thought it would have been, but it was soon nonetheless. So see, he's like, I returned from raging to eat. Feed me, Gwydion. Yes, sir, your highness, sir. Dire consequences. Alright, here you go. Meat, not mean. There we go. And yes, we have to stand here and watch him eat. I can't move. So we just stand here and watch him as he nom-noms his way to an empty bone. What in existence, eh? Alright. He's done. Excellent. And now, once again, we wait. We gotta wait around and just kind of putz about until we have some time to ourselves again. So, once again, I'll cut the video, and I'll come back when we actually have some time to ourselves. So, be back in a bit. There we go. I am going to bed, Gwydion. Do not disturb me. Took a few minutes, but he's going to bed. And we can, of course, check on this because, oh, there he is, snoring away. Comically, I might add. So, while he's snoring away, Gwydion will play. Ha, ha, ha. Ha. We're gonna duck in here and grab our stuff. Save, of course. And get our butts out of here. Let's go ahead and teleport here, I think. Yep. See if we can find those acorns. No acorns still. Alright, what we're going to do is we're actually going to see if we can trigger the bandits. Because if we trigger the bandits, I think to come and steal our stuff, I think we'll have a better chance of them being asleep when we go back to get it. And yes, there is a reason that we want to get into that treehouse other than just getting our stuff back. Otherwise, we just try to avoid the bandits at all costs. Alright, come on, you guys, where are you? It's funny that they always pop up right when you don't need them, and then when you do need them, they're never around. Alright, come on. Usually it's not that hard to find. Ah, there we go. 3 dried acorns. Perfect. Now we just need our bandits. Which never come out when you need them. Alright, well, man. I wouldn't be wasting. Ah, there we go. Perfect. All of my possessions have been stolen. Oh no! Wait, that's good. Okay, So, save again. Alrighty, rope a ladder, climb up, hop off, and hope they're asleep. Which they're not. Man. This is actually getting rather annoying. It's never been this hard to find the bandits asleep before. I don't understand why it's so difficult now. Usually it's just a random chance. And usually the random chance isn't that difficult to come across. It doesn't help that you can't escape from them. If they're not sleeping when you go in to get your stuff, you're pretty much screwed. Come on. Alright, I'm going to cut the video, and as soon as I find them asleep, we'll come back to it. So, give me a second. I finally, by going off the screen, like going back all the way down the ladder and going off the screen and coming back on, finally got them to fall asleep. It was a lot more difficult than it should have been. So first, we're going to open this bin in the back here. Look in it. And there's all our stuff. And then we come over here and take this purse on the table. Close the bin, and we are out of here. Thank goodness. And hopefully we'll never have to come back. Alright. Finally. So, we've acquired some more stuff. Specifically, a purse. And we'll take a look at it in a second. Purse has some shiny gold coins. May want to count them? Okay. Count the coins. 8. Perfect. Plenty of gold. Let's stop in the store and see what we can buy. Time for a shopping spree. Such a good dog. Yes, dog fur. Yes, we're keeping it. Yes, we're going to need it. Alright, let's look at the shelves, see what we got in here. All sorts of useful items. Okay. Pouches, salt, fish oil, and lard. Well, let's say we buy them all. Buy a pouch. Buy some lard. Buy some fish oil. And buy some salt. Awesome. Nothing else. We're good. Alright. Now, we have some rather useful items. So, let's head back to the mountain. Because now we have everything we need to cast the rest of our spells. There goes that eagle again. He'll be useful in a little bit. I don't know if, trying to think. I don't think that there's anything else. I think we've gotten everything that we need for the spells, if I have the acorns. Which I should. Yes, I do. Okay. So we have everything we need. Let me just grab one more thing before I head back up the mountain. If we can trigger the right sequence. There we go. 3 clothed bears leaving the house to stroll in the forest. Ah, there are actually a couple more things we need in here. First of all, oh, they didn't leave it for me. I'll have to come back. There we go. I know that doesn't make any sense at all, but let's take this bowl of porridge. Oh, no, it's much too hot. Let's take this bowl. Well, that's much too cold. Okay, you know what? We'll take this one. Ah, it's just right. Imagine that. While we're here, let's sit in the chair. Much too hard. How about this one? Too deeply. Much too soft. Well, you know what? We'll try this one. It's just right. Imagine that. Up. We broke it. Oops. I'm sure this scenario doesn't remind you of anything at all. And if it really doesn't, you need to brush up on your literature. Seriously. Much too hard. Fluffy depths. Much too soft. Bet you can figure out what's going to happen here, but first, let's poke around a little bit. Oh, silver thimble. The smallest bed. It's just right. In a second, you'll see why I took the thimble before lying down. Because they come home. And stay out. Awesome. But we've got our thimble. A thimble full of dew. Let's not just ask about how he's able to carry around a thimble full of dew in his pocket, and just be grateful that he can. Alright, I think we need one more. Crap. Run away. Oh, thank goodness. I really did not want to go back there. I think we need one more thing that I failed to get earlier. There we go. Cup of ocean water. Alright. Let's get back up the mountain. It doesn't really matter where we put it, because we'll always end up right here. Alright. Now we have all of the ingredients we need to make our spells, and in fact, to do something even better. Finally get rid of Mananan. But first, we've actually got to make at least one more spell. I'm not exactly sure when he wakes up, so what I'm going to do is hide all my stuff under the bed and save again, so that if I get caught with my pants down, at least I'll have somewhere to default to. Alright, back down the stairs we go. Come on. There we go. I didn't grow up using the home and page down keys and all that, so they're still a little foreign to me. Get the wand. And back down into the murky depths we go. And here we are, back where we began, ready to cast another spell. And here is where we're going to stop the video, because we've been going for quite a bit. So next time we will look into our book of spells and see what we can do to get rid of our nasty little wizard friend. But until then, thank you for watching. Peace.